Hello, good day everyone. Our subject today is all about music in grade 6. We are now here in quarter 4, week 1. Here are the following objectives that we are going to discuss today. Letter A identifies the different tempo in the music sample. Allegro, andante, ritardando, accelerando, largo, presto, and vivace. And letter B demonstrates the different kinds of tempo by following tempo marks in a song from the community. For example, is pandanguhan. In letter C identifies different textures from music samples, like vocal, solo voice with accompaniment, duet, partner songs, round songs, instrumental, solo, and ensemble. Let us now proceed to our new lesson today. Are you ready, class? And then let's proceed. The different tempo in music. What is tempo? Tempo is an element of music that refers to the rate of speed in a composition. It is a word used to describe how fast or slow the beat of music is. In an orchestra, the conductor is responsible in keeping the musician in tempo. He stands in front of the orchestra and conducts using a long stick called baton. He waves it in front of the musician to keep the mood in time. Tempo is very important for musicians and composers. They use words to tell us what tempo to play out. The tempo in a musical piece is usually found at the beginning of the piece above the staff. Tempo markings can also be found anywhere in the piece depending on the composer's wish of how he wants his music to be interpreted. Just like in dynamics, most of the words are written in brief, introduction, Italian. Below a different tempo and their meaning that can be found in a musical piece. So we have here the tempo, its meaning, and animal movement relating to tempo. So let us begin in accelerando, gradually becoming fast. In presto, it means very fast. It is just like a movement of a horse. Vivace, fast and lively, just like an animal rabbit. In allegro, meaning fast, lively, and bright, just like the movement of a kangaroo. The next one is moderato, at a moderate speed. Andante, which means slow, just like the movement of an elephant. Lento means very slow, just like the movement of the animal turtle. While the largo is very slow, just like the movement of a snail. While retardando is gradually becoming slow. So these are the tempos, examples and its meaning, and the animal movement relating to this. Okay, so let us now proceed to the next one. Tempo is another important musical instrument that contributes to music expression. It is the Italian term for time. It refers to the rate of speed in composition. The tempo of a musical piece is usually found at the beginning of the piece, above the staff. Tempo markings can also be found anywhere in the piece, depending on the composer's wish of how he wants his music to be interpreted. Okay, so these are the tempo markings. How does the speed of a song affect our emotions? How can we determine the speed of a song just by looking at it? By learning about tempo, we can find out. Tempo is the rate of speed of the music. It changes the composition for expressive purposes and to provide contrast and variety. Music may be fast or just moderate. It affects the expressive mode of a musical composition depending on the varying degrees of tempo indicated on a piece. Variation of texture in terms of vocal and instrumental music. The texture is one of the basic elements of music. When you describe the texture of a piece of music, you are describing the relationship of melodic and sometimes harmonic elements with each other. For example, the texture of the music might be thick or thin, or it may have many or few layers. It might be made up of rhythm only, or of a melody line with chordal accompaniment, or many interweaving melodies. Different textures in music can be described in terms of the following. Number one is vocal music. Any of the genres for solo voice and voices in combination, with or without instrumental accompaniment. It includes monophonic music, having a single line of melody, and polyphonic music, consisting of more than one simultaneous melody. The next one is a duet. A duet is a musical composition for two performers in which the performers have equal importance to the piece, often a composition involving two singers or two pianists. It differs from a harmony, as the performers take turns performing a solo section rather than performing simultaneously. Number 3, we have partner songs. Partner songs are melodies that fit together in such a way that they sound good when performed together. They are melodies performed as independent musical voices. Because two or more melodic voices are performed at the same time, harmony is created. Number 4, round. In music, a polyphonic vocal composition in which three or four voices follow each other around in a perpetual canon at the unison or octave. Number 5, an instrumental is the recording normally without any vocals, although it might include some inarticulate vocals such as shouted backup vocals in a big band setting. Through semantic widening, a broader sense of the word song may refer to instrumentals. In number 6, in music, an instrumental solo piece from the Italian solo, Kneeling Alone, is a composition like an etude, solo sonata, partita, solo suite, or impromptus, or an arrangement, written to be played by a single performer. The performer is a soloist. The instrumental solo pieces can be monophonic or polyphonic. A musical ensemble, also known as a music group or musical group, is a group of people who perform instrumental or vocal music, with the ensemble typically known by a distinct name. Some music ensembles consist solely of instruments, such as the jazz quartet or the orchestra. So, I'm going to tell you on what you are going to answer to your self-learning modules. And here is the first activity that you are going to answer, class. Activity 1, Activity A. Direction and circle the appropriate tempo for the following songs. Click the YouTube links for you to listen on the music. So there is no such thing that you're going to click this links, but unless you're going to search it. Search the songs in YouTube, listen to it, and then you may now tell what kind of tempo is the song all about. Okay, so now This is your activity number 1, activity letter A. Now, let's proceed to activity letter B in activity number 1. In direction, listen and study the song Kalesa, then answer the following questions below. Click the YouTube link for you to listen on the music, but all you have to do is to search the song Kalesa. And then answer the following questions. What is the song all about? What is the time signature? And number 3, what are the different tempo used in every part of the song Kalesa? From beginning and in the middle part, what kind of tempo used based on what you listen? Next is the activity number 3, the activity A. Sing the following Philippine folk songs below, then group them according to their suited tempo markings. Write your answer inside the box provided. So these are the following songs, or the group of songs, and then you're going to enumerate all the songs on what tempo markings should each song categorize to. Is it allegro, moderato, or andante? So this is your activity 3, activity letter A. Next is activity number 4, which is you're going to answer the activity A, and here are the directions. Study each picture, write the classification of texture. Is it vocal or instrumental? On the upper box and the number of performers, you're going to write solo, duet, trio, or ensemble on the lower box. Thank you so much guys for listening. I hope you learned something from me in this video. If you are new to my YouTube channel, just kindly click the subscribe button and click the notification bell for the updated videos that I'm going to upload in my channel. Thank you so much guys, and take care always. Thank you for listening.